We're live from Lambeau Field. It's not that cold. I don't even have gloves on right now and I'm fine. Maybe it's because I'm used to swimming in all that freezing water, but I don't know if I'm going to be here out too long without gloves, but I will be here long enough to give you a tour far before the 49ers and the Packers kick off. Still several hours. So actually, I was just up in the press box. I set up my laptop. I was the first one there. Totally empty. And then I was just wandering on the suite levels and, you know, maybe a few chefs, maybe a few people getting stuff ready here at Lambeau Field. But we're still very calm before the storm. And that's why it's a good time to give you guys the tour. So we're going to walk through the salt right here. They salt the concourses to make sure that we're not slipping. The cowboy boots have made their way out here. I don't think there's all too much snow in the forecast, if any, so I think we should be okay as far as that goes. And I'll take you guys to the top row, and then maybe first we'll go to the bottom row. 49ers still aren't here. It's still going to be a while before they show up, so maybe we should go down, then up, and then I'll do another video after that. All right, so our tour of Lambeau Field is starting now. There you go. There's the field in all of its glory. I just walked from the press box, which is right up there. Made the circle around the suite level where they actually have seats, like rows of seats inside. And those are going to be at a premium today. I do think that it might get to 0 or underneath 0 degrees. This is a 7:15 kickoff, so it's going to be dark here in Green Bay at the time of kick. And then obviously it's only going to get colder. You could probably hear the wind. And the wind is now biting at my hand. But I will continue to bring you the YouTube Live without gloves because we don't wear gloves when we do YouTube Lives. Here are the boots, first of all. And then here's the salt. See how they have the salt in the concourses? Now we're going to go down behind the goalpost to field level. I mean, this salt really helps because otherwise people will be slipping and killing themselves. And they probably will still slip and kill themselves. Given how cold it's going to be. I mean, imagine sitting on these bleachers. I mean, that's going to be cold. These aren't heated. This is not going to be fun. They don't have stadium seats outside. The stadium, well, right there they do in the club level. But the stadium seats are reserved for those two sections up there, that little clubbish level, and then, of course, the inside. But, I mean, they should replace these bleachers. They should put the bleachers inside where it's warm and give these people actual seats. This is going to be some rough viewing. All right, so we're going to make it down. Try not to trip. Take advantage of the salt. These are some big steps, too. It's a pretty steep lower bowl since they're really before the renovation, which is up there. They only had one deck on this place. They renovated Lambeau, added that, made the capacity a little bit greater than it is. I think it's in the teens right now, maybe the low 20s, but it is windy. Take a look at the flags to show you how windy it is. Yeah, I'll be in the tunnel with the 49ers later. I'll give you that. It's going to be time to put some gloves on pretty soon. I'm going to tough it out, though. No gloves for now. No scarf, no gloves. The hat's important because most of the heat leaves your body through the head. Something I learned a long time ago. So if most of it leaves through the head, you got to have a hat. This is what the field is going to look like. Now, we got the last bits of sunshine, so we're going to stick with the sun. I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to walk you guys around the first row. Later on, we could do something in the field. There's no point to be on the field yet because there's nobody here. The team probably won't show up for another hour or so at the soonest. So we'll check that out when it does happen. All right, so this is the view of the first row. And the view from the first row. Nice scoreboard. Working on the field goal nets. Grass obviously looks a lot better than it did in that game a good, 7-8 years ago, 2014. January when the 49ers won in freezing weather with Kaepernick. I think they got heaters under the grass now. Maybe that's helped. But check out that story on The Athletic. We got a big oral history on 49ers-Packers from January of 2014. 23-20, Phil Dawson, the winning field goal on one of these goalposts. I believe it was that one. I think it was the other side. Oh, first member of the 49ers staff doing his stadium steps. So some members of the staff are here. Yeah, some of the Niners guys are here. They're over on that side, but I wanted to stay on the sunny side of the field. As you can tell, we're going to have much better footage a little bit later on. When we actually have players here. For now, I could just give you guys the prelim tour. And the prelim tour looks like the calm before the storm. All right, so 49ers-Packers today. You've seen all the preview videos. There's a ton of content. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't. Go check that out. You guys know my prediction. It's in those other videos, so go ahead and watch it. I think it's going to be a really close game. It's not going to be for the faint of heart when you look at how windy it is here, and obviously you could see that it is cold, even though I need to go get the gloves on in a little bit. I think the 49ers are built to compete with the Packers, and I think that Green Bay earned the #1 seed, so they earned a right to play on this field right behind me. Meanwhile, maybe I could go get a free beer because they like my last name in these parts. A couple people have already asked me if I'm related to Vince, so I'm going to go check out the tailgating scene, maybe do a video around there. Check out the keys to the game. I'm not going to belabor them on this video. And everybody take care, stay warm wherever you are, and enjoy the football game today. All right, take care from Lambeau Field. We'll see you soon.